Hello guys, welcome back to another TRC video. I'm GermanBoy12567, one of the associate pastors here at TRC, for those of you guys that do not know who I am. And I have a very special announcement for you. As you can tell by the title of this video and what the thumbnail says, we finally have a TRC schedule for the school year. For the stinking school year. We finally have a TRC schedule, and I'm here to show you what it looks like. So this is the TRC schedule for the school year. We have many new little events that will be happening in TRC. Obviously, on Monday, I'm gonna go throughout the days through the days. Obviously, on Monday we have the TRC staff meeting. This is basically where we as staff. So if you're not a volunteer or above, you don't have to come to this. But if you are a volunteer or above, you would come to this meeting, and we just talk about we have maybe a prayer time where we just pray for the staff and pray that God helps us throughout the rest of the week as we teach others about Christ. We also will probably, if you guys as staff have any questions, you can ask people like me or Mama Bear or Tanner or any of the high ranks. You can ask us questions during this time. It's basically a time where the staff get together and just talk with each other, fellowship with one another, and get to see what's going on in their life and how we can improve TRC this week, or do something different with TRC this week. Then on Tuesday we have the hiring session. This is where anyone who applied to become a volunteer can come do a interview. We check your application, and if we think your application and your interview seems pretty good, then there's a chance you will get hired with us here at TRC, and you'll be able to come to the staff meetings. And so yeah, if you have created an application, you can come to this. Obviously, we had one this past Tuesday. We probably didn't have a lot of people that came. I'm making this video in the past, guys. We probably didn't have a lot of people that came, but we're hoping to have a lot more people that come, because we recently just published the application, and I'm also planning to make a video about that and post that video this week to show you guys where the application is. So yeah, go fill out the application if you want to become a volunteer with us, and come to the hiring session, and we'll see if you are able to become a volunteer. Then we have advice group. Advice group is kind of like life group, but different. It's like it, but different. So basically, I'm not quite sure what an advice group is, but I think, as I said, it's basically like life group in the sense of where we just dive into the Bible and share advice with one another about what the Bible says about things, and be able to help one another in following Christ, picking up your cross and following Him. And then Thursday service is like the Sunday service, just day change. This is Sunday service, this is Thursday service. And so Thursday and Sunday are basically the same thing. We'll have a time of worship. We'll have a time of a sermon where somebody like me or anyone else will go up on the pulpit and spread the word. Then we'll have more time of worship, and then we'll branch off and share what we learned with the people in our lives. So yeah, Thursday service is basically like the Sunday service, so you can come to that. And then Discord Hangout and Game Night number 1. Discord Hangout obviously is on Discord. I think Discord has a rule where you have to be like 12 or 13 to be able to access Discord. A lot of people have been saying they're younger than 12 and they've been getting in Discord, which probably means they're faking their age, but please don't do that, guys. Please, really, I really do mean it. Please don't do that. And so if you don't have a Discord, it is okay. You are not missing that much. We're really doing is just talking, just randomly talking and having a good time. So you're not really missing that much. But if you do have a Discord, Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, we will have the Discord hangout. Then game night number one. Game nights are basically going to be times where we all gather at the new church or the home church, whichever building is open, and we will just play games like tag and hide and seek, and we'll occasionally go into games like jailbreak and breaking point and stuff like that. But for the most part, we'll be playing games at the new church like tag and hide and seek and sword fighting at the church and stuff like that. And a lot of people, kind of like me, have mixed opinions about some games, but we'll just see how it rolls. And then Saturday, Get Cultured. A lot of people have been asking me what Get Cultured is about. And really, it's basically just I thought personally that it was about the history of the Bible and how what it was like to live back then when Jesus was alive. But I asked Mama Bear, who's in charge of this, if that was correct, and it was totally not correct. And so basically, I have short memory. Please don't blame me, but I kind of forgot what you said about Get Cultured, but just to let you guys know, it has something to do with the Bible, but it doesn't completely have something to do with the Bible. And so I think it's basically just, it's not living back then in Bible times, but it's living back then. That's how we could say it. And just the culture of the world, how the world is doing, how the world has been doing, and what's up in the world is basically what it is. The culture of the world. Then life group. Life group is basically, if you haven't been to life group before, I actually lead life group. It's basically a time where we gather together, study the Bible, and then we go into two small groups, and my life group leaders ask you guys questions about the study that we had. And then you come back. I do a little, closing, say something, and then, after I say that closing, we end the service. So life group is totally different from a Thursday or Sunday service, but it still involves great Bible study, and I encourage you guys to come. Game night number 2, obviously, is game night number 1. Just hide and seek, tag, maybe breaking point, maybe jailbreak, stuff like that. Sunday service is like Thursday service, as I said, where we have songs and a sermon and more songs, and then that's it. But we have 2 Sunday services. I will be leading the one at 3 p.m. Eastern, and also, all of these are Eastern Standard Time, so please make sure to convert it to your time zone, because I know we have a lot of people in different time zones. Basically, I will be leading the Sunday service at 3 p.m. And then I think Tiffany the Tiger, or Diamond Fur, however you know her as, she will be leading the 5 p.m. Eastern service. So yeah, come to one of those. If you can't come to one and you could come to the other, that's great. And if you can come to both, that's great too. Right? We don't care which one you come to, as long as you come to one, because it is great to come to a Sunday service. And then another hiring session. Basically, we have a difference between these 2 hiring sessions. One of the hiring sessions is where we will have interview. You will be able to get interviewed, and we'll get back to you in like 24 to 48 hours of if you got the job. So that's one of them. It's the interview. And then the other one is basically like a staff meeting in a sense. It's where you'll be able to come to the hiring session, and we will all gather the people who are wanting to become a volunteer and who sent in an application, and they'll be able to just ask people like me, Mama Bear, Diamond Fur, and Tanner, people like us, questions about what's it like to work at TRC, how much time do I have to put into working at TRC, stuff like that. And so, yeah, make sure if you are a volunteer to please come to most likely both of these, because it will really help you if you do come to both of these. So yeah, this is the TRC. Whoops, this is the TRC schedule. Also, make sure to boost our Discord server. Secret ad there for you. This is the TRC schedule, Monday through Sunday. I hope to see you at any one of these services or events that we have throughout the week. This schedule will most likely be going from this month, which for me is January, all the way up till June. So from January to June, we will have this schedule, and then starting sometime in June, we will create a whole nother schedule that will last only 3 months, and that will be the TRC summer schedule. But we are far away from the TRC summer schedule, so I'm gonna end this video here. Make sure to maybe take a picture of this. There's also an available picture on the TRC Discord that I think there's a link in the description you can go get if you're not in the Discord yet. But anyway, that's it for me. Again, I'll have another video coming out very soon talking about where you can find the TRC application to become a volunteer. And I can't wait to see you guys at the next TRC live stream, video, or service. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you later. Bye, guys.